Tombstone Belts back here again with another live stream. It's the 51st episode of DM Tombstone Live. Wow, 51 straight. And of course, another day. And of course, stop feeling the time, and just still enjoying my time here with this belt, the WCW World Heavyweight title. And I've received other emails from from a buddy of mine showing about the process of my next order, and so far it's coming along just great. And hopefully, sometime within either this week or maybe next week, depending on how it goes, I you'll send me my order down and do a review of it. And as well, still talking with Hassan and be trying to see what I could get from him. Wise, because I mean, he does okay when it comes to the side plates, but the screws he sent me didn't have the post, like the stuff that goes to the back of it. I don't know. I would say we'll call that a 50-50 thing. That was like half me and half him. Because I was trying to explain to him it was like you need posts to screw the plates in. There's no post in the back. But luckily I have some backup posts, and I just went to the Hobby Lobby to get new extension back posts so I could finally use some of my gold screws for these plates. And I may need to talk. I also need to have another word to. Oh, okay. So I know I here got to get some washers or something to put on the back of these plates because it looks like they're sliding a bit. But I say these plates still look good on this belt. Somehow they fit more on the Intercontinental than the World Heavyweight for some reason, even though I think they're the exact same size. But just in case, I may say Hassan next time. Do maybe like I say even like a quarter of a millimeter shave off the side plates so the plates could actually maybe fit a little better. And a little more of an extension to it. But anyway, for this, you guys know about when it comes to DM Tombstone Live, it's unsanctioned, uncensored. Anything happens, happens. Just make sure to keep it family friendly. And I don't know when how long I may do this episode because after all, I just called and order some food. I hopefully get that sometime, any time from now. But yeah, but just enjoying my time off and that stuff. And of course, I got a doctor's appointment tomorrow around 9. Yeah, so follow up to my recent surgery update, especially with therapy. That's going to happen the exact same day. So, yeah, I don't know what time I may do a DM Tombstone live by tomorrow, but I'll try to do it as much as I can. But just knowing as well, be keeping checking on when I will be getting my stones in because I know I'm getting cubic. I'm waiting on some cubic zirconias to come in as well. I mean, as far as I know, they were talking about it coming in on the 19th, but or no, on the 14th, I think, on Monday, all the way up to like I think like the 20 something or 24th. But who knows? Sometimes it could be sooner than that, but I know for at least having the 5 millimeter stones, I'm gonna try to first start by restoring, getting out the 5 millimeter stones out of the red universal, and then any leftovers I may start doing it for the undisputed title. Because I'm going to try to work on both as much as I possibly can. And I know once I'm finished with the red universal, then I'm going to go to the undisputed title. As far as I know, I think those are the only belts I see that have stones on them. Yeah. And then obviously I also want to work on trying to get some Fandu sidebars for this undisputed title. and some custom side plates for it as well. If not, I get like custom side plates to fit from my old WWE network logo belt and take those side plates out and put them on this one. Because like I've worked a lot for the. I mean, I put a lot of effort in for that network logo belt up there. After all, it was my first replica belt I bought, and they do have good side plates because it's Richard Simpson side plates. His side plates are unique, are one of the best. I mean, I got side plates from other people, and some compare, but nothing like yeah, nothing like Richard Simpson. I mean, Hassan does good quality work for his plates as well. Not shot, not a doubt about that. But maybe I give him a little highlights, tweaks here and there, and he'd get it down. In fact, I mean, I don't just because I think he does more better when it comes to belts itself. When it comes to attachments like side plates and all that, I think he's just a little, wonky on it. He just slips a little bit. But I don't blame him. I don't judge him because they most people can do it. Some people can't. I mean, I usually go to people like on Instagram for the side plates, but most of them I've checked seems like they don't do it anymore or they left. And of course, like there's other people like Belt Addiction and of course Figure Four, but now they no longer exist. So the base plate I have on that network logo belt, obviously I'm not going to get rid of it because after all, it's the only it's one of only a few things I think I got from them that that I bought from them, and since now they no longer exist, that's a rare thing. Like the Belt Addiction side plates I put on my Scratch logo belt, the Lexon plastic side plates. I mean, luckily enough, I found Richard Simpson to give me the metal ones, and then I go to other people for the metal side plates. And I gotta say, those I'm definitely not gonna get rid of because a, if they're one of a kind, because of the person that does the side plates that no longer exists or no longer does anything like that anymore. Oh yeah, because I did go to Figure Four for the custom nameplate for the WWE spinner. Because everyone else they don't do it, they couldn't do it, but they did. So I give them a big shout out to Figure Four for that. They give me the custom fonted nameplate for the WWE spinner. Because the old one I had, it was just a bold name that I got from Wrestling Superstore. I put it on my custom WWE spinner, or no, my homemade WWE spinner. Yeah, so I say for one company, like for certain basic companies that do certain things, and when they say they're no longer doing it, that's the worst part. Is you gotta find when you have to find others that could do it, and then you ask them if they can or not. And if they can't, obviously, you just still go searching around. Like for me, I was lucky enough to find Hassan Belts. Hassan Belts is willing to give it a try for side plates, and I gotta say, he does okay side plates. I mean, do sometimes it seems like they don't barely fit in any of these in, in any of these belts. But you know, I wonder maybe I'm gonna try to do some fiddling around here. Maybe I could find. Wow, you guys didn't see. I definitely need to start getting some send out straps for my belts. My voice sounds a little different now. But yeah, yeah, yeah. Just watching. Yeah. Yeah, just watching a bit of Drake and Josh. If anybody remember that show, Drake and Josh? Yeah, I was watching that when I was a kid. It was a cool show back in the day. You know, there's one thing I want to try. I'm gonna, I'm just gonna swap these plates out because I feel like these side custom side plates I got from a guy on Instagram. I forgot his name. I wonder if they're gonna fit my world heavyweight a lot better than the Hassan belts. Because it looks like the Hassan belt plates would fit these mid card belts a little bit better. And besides, I think these ones look a little small on these mid card plates. I don't know what it is, even though they're the exact same size and stuff like that. All right, I'm gonna try this out. You know, I'm gonna give this a try. Uh, let's go with this one. I mean, yeah, they do look a lot better. I mean, in design wise, and of course they shine better. But you know, if they don't fit properly, you don't want to have the problems where they look like they stick out. So I'm gonna try to put these in here. Wow, and they do fit. Just realized these holes. Hmm. Yeah, I just realized that. Well, hold on. Well, it's just the point that. Oh, yeah. I think I got a better idea. Hold on. I'm gonna try using the blue universal belt I have here. 'Cause since now I realize these US plates have that little screw thing. I just want to try something out. Yep, that's a right. Now I'm gonna try to see what I can do. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do some little side project here. Now I realize plates don't fit on this one. Well, much for trying. Yeah. So word to Hassan Belts, your plates are just a tad bit too big. So yeah, you just need to work a bit on that. Uh, these we go for the one heavyweight. So again, I would just say for Hassan, if I ask for more side plates, I'm just gonna ask you to make them just a maybe like a quarter, if not yet half a millimeter smaller in size, so they could fit in these on these belts a lot easier. Because after all, what's good at having a belt when the side plates don't fit? I mean, because they just stick out just a tad bit. And I'm not gonna try to, get like a sander or grinder or something to just to shave it down a bit and lose all the plating on the side. Yeah, I may never take the plate off the belt again, but still, I would just work to a caution. And obviously, I wasn't gonna put the Hassan plates on the US here because it means I have to screw new holes, and since those holes on these tabs, but you know what? I feel like this is a lot better. And gonna try to set this in just right so the plate don't look too bad. All right, let's just come on, get it right. There we go. Yeah, some of these plates just reminds me that even I think WWE sometimes have problems like this. Like they make plates and sometimes they don't fit right. Like if you've seen on the old cruiserweight title, when I think that Neville or Tozawa or someone that had the cruiserweight title. Oh yeah, like Rich Son or another them. But when Neville had his custom side plates, you guys don't know who Neville was. He's now known in AEW as the Bastard Pack. Yeah, bastard indeed. When he had when he was Neville in the WWE in the 205 division, and he won the cruiserweight title. He he had a set of plates for that cruiserweight title, but the plates were like bent or like had a curve, like that was had a deep curve on them. So it seemed like it was just not gonna fit flush with the plate itself. But yeah. Anyway, let's get the world heavyweight back on here and so maybe let's try. Oops, uh, all right. Let's fill this thing way too. Sorry if I seem like I'm not doing a lot, guys. Just thought I'd change things up a bit. When it comes to putting these my custom DME Grim Reaper side plates. I'm gonna speak today on here on my belts, but I probably gotta have to hit the uh like a. I may try to go to a Home Depot or something to get some washers that may fit the back of these so they tighten down a bit on these plates so they don't wiggle around as much. But yeah, well, be right back, guys. Sorry, guys, I'm back. Yeah, my food just arrived, as I had said. Now, just if there's any belt makers out there, if you there's one thing I wouldn't mind asking for. You guys can make a belt tip like this world heavyweight a one and make it into a one piece, like custom like belt tips, like for these belts. Obviously, the undisputed title still has the same plain gold tip, unlike the Intercontinental, the U.S., and the World Heavyweight. And I believe as well the tag teams. If you can make a one piece belt tip for those belts, let me know, and two, I'll hit you up so I can get some. But yeah, feel free to also chat in the chat if you're watching this. Don't be afraid to say anything. Just make sure to keep it family friendly and no hates and any stupid things. I've seen that Facebook's been blowing up about how scientists now brought back the dire wolves. Have you guys heard about that? I mean, a lot of Game of Thrones fans out there. An extinct species returns after 13,000 years to howl and walk the earth again. Does anyone think that we're going too far about playing God? Tyler Porter, yeah. All right, good. Because now they're talking about as well bringing back woolly mammoths. And they're talking about they'll bring them, that woolly mammoths will walk the earth in 2028. So there, guys, in about 3 years' time, we're about to have a live action version of Ice Age. Yeah, I'm not sure. There's a reason why that things go extinct, and there should be a reason why they should never come back. Because if they did, don't you think we would have seen it be coming back? I love God. Yeah, Tyler Porter. Yeah, nice to see you, man. Hey, I'm gonna go refill. I'll be right back. My drink there. Yeah. So, oh, yeah, but I say, guys, if you thoughts about us bringing the extinct species back to life, tell me, what do you guys think about that? Because I've seen it blowing up off the direwolves. I mean, yeah, direwolves are cute and adorable, but the thing is, for them to be puppies and the size of a almost a full-grown wolf, I'm thinking obviously they're not going to let them out in the wild because Imagine how messed up the ecosystem is going to be now with these dire wolves coming about, and they may be dominating our current wolves. And two, they're not adaptable to knowing about the modern day. I mean, because it's been a lot different for the past 13,000 years since they disappeared. Well, well, as I was saying, now because they're not talking about like 3 years time, they're going to bring back the woolly mammoth, and then within that time, they're going to also bring back the dodo bird and the saber tooth tiger. I mean, what do you guys think about it? That we're going to see species walking the earth once again that we only would have thought to see in books, movies, and of course our local museums. But yeah, it's yeah, but you can see it's another thing I think about, and like thinking it's a good. I mean, it's one thing, but like I said, it's not my. It's not. It's just an opinion because I know I have other opinions of stuff other than just about wrestling. Because I'm a fan of history and of course a bit of science. And just thinking science is going a little bit out of hand when you think about bringing back species that were gone for thousands of years. And how much longer it would be till we till we bring back the dinosaurs? And I'm thinking, I'm thinking about that how thing we're bringing back dire wolves. Most sooner or later, everyone was to talk about, yeah, we're going to eventually bring back the dinosaurs. And I'm thinking, Uh, do these scientists ever watch a Steven Spielberg movie? I mean, I think we made like six movies that explain the reason why that's a bad idea. I mean, maybe bring back some of the dinosaurs. Some. Leave the ones that could easily cause havoc on people. Maybe in the past. Maybe like bring like that long neck dinosaur back. The herbivores. Bring those back. Don't bring back any carnivores. And as well, don't think about bringing back the entire species. Maybe like do as a historical thing. Like we could bring them out. Like you only can bring back a certain number so people can enjoy and see them. Just nothing that would change the entire eco species. Yeah, but I think right now, I think I talked enough about like the science thing. Mhm. Yeah. So uh, well, if everyone wanted to join the chat, make sure if you got wanted me to answer any questions or something like that, let me know in the comment section below. Remember, the comments are open for everyone. But yeah, yeah. But I say as well, if you guys want, and again, like I said, like shout out to Hassan Belts. If you guys want a great quality belt from him, and And obviously, as well, if you have belts that want custom side plates, and obviously you want your own custom side plate. Obviously, if it's a custom design to it, that's nothing relatable to like the WWE superstars. Obviously, you send him the picture of the design, but as well, he will work with you as well with your income and your uh, payment arrangements, and you'll get great quality belts. Especially he does. He'll do it from regular SD, HD, and CNC belts at rangeable prices. So instead of spending like, so at least spending thousands of dollars on like those other ones that make great, I mean, actual like belts. At least it get good as a replica without actually having be a replica like with the stock strap in that. At least it's great quality belts. So if you want one of your own, check out Hassan Belts on. You can hit him up on Facebook or on Messenger uh, on just Hassan's Belts, HASSAN Belts. Look him out on Facebook. Tell him that DM Tombstone sent you, and tell him about any belt of your choice. And as well, make sure you send them quality pictures, and make sure it's a full picture, because obviously he's gonna make the belt the way he sees it. So if it's like if it has a certain number of plates, but you only send them to only and all that, he'll make it the way he'll see it. But that's what I say. Just make sure you send them a proper picture of the belt or design. Mhm. Yeah. So yeah, indeed. But I tell you what, wow, 32 minutes. I may do this for about 35 and that. Yeah. Gets real boring when you try to do live streams and on the weekdays, especially when you got nothing important to do. I mean, yeah. So let's say yeah, I forgot to mention about maybe doing another video about you guys with the updates on the road to WrestleMania Choose About. Still, make sure you guys check out that video and leave your votes in the comment section below. Whenever it's with the hashtags. So for right now, there's only two votes in. It's one for the SmackDown Ruthless Aggression tag, and one for my custom DMT belt. Remember, by the end of WrestleMania 41, I'm going to announce the winner. But if there's a tie, we may keep it running until we have a tiebreaker. So I'm going to probably make a video about that later on, either today or tomorrow, depending on how busy I am. But anyway, yeah, we're bridge for the 2 minute warning. Okay. So I'm going to probably do an outro for you guys. So hope you all enjoying this live stream. Make sure you like it if you haven't already. Check out my videos on my main channel, the 421 of them. Recent one about me unboxing that beautiful WCW World Heavyweight title by Hassan Belts. Check him out on Facebook. And yeah, shout outs to my buddy Dex. I mean, without him, I probably would never done these live streams. And of course, my buddy Stephen Hammer, good friend of mine. Check his channel out. Check Dex's channel out. And remember, it's Dex, DEX. And Stephen Hammer, STEPHEN. And of course, Hammer, like spelled like the tool. Stephen Hammer does videos as well related to wrestling belts. And Dex does mostly about music. As well, follow me like on my social media, like on X at DMTombstone96. And of course on Instagram at DME96, where I usually may post stuff there before I do anything here on YouTube. DM Tombstone Belts for DM Tombstone Live, signing out. See you guys tomorrow.